Bandidos, Bandidos, we are live Tuesday, May 28th, the beginning of another Division 2 week.
Trying to dig their way out. I phone like an attack dog. How late you wanna stay out? It's past your curfew when it's dark. I'm searching for you in the park. Shady murdered on another person. He just hit his mark. He met his quota for the month. They found the coda all rolled up inside a bag. He probably dragged the body for about a block.
And we are back for another Division 2 live stream. What's going on, Bandidos? If you're in the US, I hope you had a really nice Memorial Day weekend. I did. Spent it away from my home up in the mountains in a cabin, and I brought my Xbox and I dug into X Defiant all weekend, and I gotta say I am absolutely hooked on that game, but that's not what we're talking about today. What we're talking about today is the best build right now in this season, the best build for this season. Will it change next season? Maybe, I don't know. And I think it's kind of going to be a controversial one. And for the most part, it just so happens to be an assault rifle build. But I think it's really, really good. And we're going to talk about it. We're going to use it. We're going to create it. We're going to modify it. And it's really an outcome of Project Resolve. So there were all those changes that the devs made, pretty much rebalancing most of the weapons in the game and making some adjustments to the second and third attributes of many of the brand sets and some of the gear sets as well. And what that did is give a little kicker to the Ninja Bike backpack. And I think what that did is it helped the community realize that it's not really all about power in the Division 2 as much as we all thought it was. And so, and this is why it's going to be a little bit controversial, because I think there's some purists out there in the Division 2. It's like, it's all red or die, you know, the peak max damage, or don't run it kind of thing. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of people that just don't believe in the Ninja Bike backpack as a good item in that slot because of some of the alternatives that might give you better damage. But when we're running the Ninja Bike backpack, it's not because we're looking for more damage. So don't make that mistake. There are a few instances where you can bring in more damage with the Ninja Bike backpack on one of these one-shot kill builds, usually a sniper one. So there's some rare instances, but for the most part, you're looking for utility. And the Ninja Bike really opened up with Project Resolve because of all the changes the devs made, which then in turn added a ton of build diversity. And as we explored Season 3, we realized there's a couple of builds where I think, and I'm going to make my case here, that we're better off with this version that is a little less damage than what you could otherwise put in that backpack slot without the Ninja Bike, because we're strong enough. And that's hard to believe, right? It's this old time sentiment that's been in Division 2 since very early in the game, where we were extremely underpowered because our builds were so much more limited. And can we be stronger? Will we be stronger? Yes, I believe we are. I think that every season, every time the devs roll out something new, they're actually inching us up just a little bit more towards being stronger and closing in that power gap between us and our enemies, or us and each other, you know, in like PvP scenarios. So I think they're really closing in on that power gap, and you can feel it. And so that's why on many of my builds, you know, I don't run pure damage talents on my backpack anymore. I mean, the Memento, which is a hybrid, the Ninja is great, or sometimes I do Bloodsucker, whatever. But I just don't always need that damage. Now, there's a caveat to that. There's a condition. The rest of the build must have enough damage to be effective. So that groundwork already has to be laid out in order to make some of the decisions that we're going to make today. So let's go ahead. I don't have the build on yet, so we're going to build it together. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking is the best build of the season, and I think we've run it before, so you'll recognize it once I have it together. But it's going to feature the Ninja Bike backpack, and that's going to open up a couple of things. But what we want to do is run. I mean, there's a couple of versions of it, but for the most part, I'm going to go ahead and put on some striker to fill in my DPS, because we're going to use assault rifles here. So we'll just rely on this. And then, yeah, I'm going to put on the striker knee. Okay, great. So there's our 4-piece striker. So this makes, so basically, if you're not familiar with the Ninja Bike backpack, it brings you the 3 cores, but it also comes with resourceful, which what it does, you know, just kind of skipping over reading that thing, but what it does is it opens up the additional slot on the brand and or gear sets. So for example, I only have 3 pieces of strikers, but Striker thinks I have 4 pieces because of the backpack. And so what that does is that gives me access to Striker's Gamble, which is amplified damage. And I've been helping the community understand that if you're running 4 pieces of Striker, like anywhere on your build, doesn't matter, chest piece or not, backpack or not, 4 pieces of Striker is all the DPS you need. Even if you throw in all armor cores. People probably hate that I just said that, but it's true. It is an extremely, and I hate using this word, I do cringe at this word, but it's an overpowered gear set. By design is the condition. So the devs know it's overpowered, it's by design, because it doesn't add anything else to the build. So any other added survivability or utility, it's basically weapon handling, which is a little bit there, but that's part of your DPS, right? Because when you, it's going to add or favor into your sustained damage and rate of fire to your burst damage. And then Striker's Gamble, you know, more DPS stuff there, right? So it's just all, it's a DPS gear set. And so, but what it doesn't give you are things like status effects or armor on kill or bonus armor. So there's no added survivability. So what they've done here is overpowered it so that you can go ahead and add your own added survivability if you want to or don't, right? So that allows you to run Gunner and bring in armor on kill, and then you could run Palisades if you wanted to for another set of armor on kill, or even the Ninja Bike backpack, because you don't have to run the Striker's backpack. Now, the Striker's backpack is nice. I like it. I do use it. It gives you even more amplified damage by pushing you from 0.65 to 1%. So that's great, but you don't need it. And what we're going to do instead is we're going to swing that damage to more sustainability with this build. Sustained damage, I should say. And so what I'm going to do is run the Picaro's holster, which is also going to give us a skill tier. And then we're going to run another Picaro's chest piece. I'm sorry, Brazos chest piece. And then that's, let me see if I have the right one I'm looking for here. Might be this one. I think I have a better one, but let's just use that as a placeholder for now. But what that does is increase our mag size dramatically. Now, we're not going to use these weapons, obviously, but let me just, the reason why I'm calling this, like, I think the best build of the season is because you can swap in any weapon and you got a whole new build. So the mechanical animal, if we use this with this current setup, we have a 6 skill tier DPS build is what I call it. It's a hybrid. So we could, obviously I'm not going to run this many armor cores. I'm going to swap all that out. But we're going to have 6 skill tiers because of the mechanical animal with the DPS of an all red striker build. You know, and all we had to do is sacrifice the backpack because we just don't need that extra damage. Is it nice to have? Absolutely. But the key word I'm saying is, do you need it? Do you need it? Does it actually change your performance? Does it add more survivability to you? Or does it help you clear that legendary content faster? And so, you know, and I'll leave that for every person to answer themselves. But, and then, you know, but look at the mag size. That's a 75 round mag, right? That's a joke. And then Born Great is one of the weapons I'm going to use today with Perfect Stabilize to show you that I don't even need damage on my talent. And we're going to shred and kick ass, even in Legendary. Now, what about when you put on the St. Elmo's? All of a sudden, you have an electrical LMG here with 105 rounds in your mag. You see what I'm saying? So this build, with this single build, what I just showed you is that we have a pure DPS build with great power. We have a 6 skill tier hybrid build with 6 red cores also. And then you can also have an LMG, basically, out of the St. Elmo's. You can morph your St. Elmo's to an LMG. And so that's why I think this is a really good build. And this is why I'm saying it's the best build of the season. Am I saying it's the strongest assault rifle build of the season? No. But it's close. Okay? But it's not the top. And I'm not looking for the top here. I'm looking for the best of what this season has to offer. So let me go ahead and fix this build a little bit. Let's get it in shape. So it's not ready. Let me make sure I'm using the right Brazos chest piece. We're going to use Obliterate on the chest. You could also go Palisades. No, you can't go Palisades. We need the double Brazos. What am I saying? Let me find this. I should have a nice... Got all these Palisades in my stash, huh? It's insane. Really? No Brazos all red here, huh? I'd like that Brazos chest piece to be red because of the Picaro's holster is stuck. You could also run Focus, by the way, which would make this even more of a beast. Gok, what up, man? But this one will work. Okay, so let's definitely take the armor off of this. See, we have an armor core in the backpack, so we can run 1.3, but I don't really need to. So I really want to take this red core off. I mean, take this blue core off. I'm okay with 1.1, but I feel like 1.3 is a little heavy for the way this one plays. Because it's more of a play from cover than it is a run and gun. The way I use it, you can run and gun with it, but I imagine we'll be doing a lot of legendary today. And I'm just having a hard time believing I don't have an all red Brazos. Well, let's see if we can craft one real quick. It's a tall order. See if Lady Luck is on our side. We got 2 chances. Stash space is full. Okay. I don't have that many weaves anyways, so. No. Okay, cool. We'll just stick with the armor. Okay, so, but we are going to change the talent, and we're going to put on Obliterate. Could even run Glass Cannon. I wouldn't mind doing Glass Cannon with this, actually. And then we're going to run Gunner, because we need armor on kill. And you don't want to run Technician, because you already got 2 skill tiers. Although Technician would be nice, because you can get additional damage to... enemy tech and stuff like that. But we got the 50% mag size, skill haste, and skill tier already, so we don't really need it. So when I run the mechanical animal, we're gonna have the skill build, right? And so and then the St. Elmo's is gonna be another one, but the one that I'm really excited about today is gonna be the Born to Grey, because 75 and Rav mags in this beast at 920 RPM is gonna feel really, really good. Perfect stabilize. I don't know if you guys use this thing, but we're going to give it a whirl today. If you haven't, you'll see it in action. So let's go ahead and run Gunner. Let's make sure we have the right weapons here. So we'll put in assault rifles for sure. Secondaries, what do you think we should use? And we're basically only going to be using assault rifles today. Yeah, I'll just leave it.
This thing packs a lot of firepower.
All right. Let me just check my stats real quick. So we're at 46. So we need to push this up to crit chance. Push that up to crit chance. It's going to change depending on which weapon I use, right? So that's 58, perfect. 58, 112. And then let's look at what the other, oops. Change weapons. How do we do that? There we go. 43. Okay, so that one I need to fix. It's a little low, so we can do that in the field. Does this have crit chance? Yeah, it's got crit damage. It's got crit damage, and then this one's got crit chance. Okay. Let me just double check something here real quick. I gotta take some of this gear out of my backpack too. I'm extremely full. And then we'll go give it a whirl. And yes, I gotta delete some of this stuff. Okay, let's move some things out of here so I don't have to stop every 5 minutes and get rid of you. See, maybe some knee pads. Yeah, let's get out the Sawyers. So golden bullets next week. Anybody pumped about that? And that'll close out the season. Boy, oh boy. I hope we get some news soon on what's happening, huh? All right, that should be good. All right, so let's go give this a quick spin, and then we'll jump in some legendary and all that fun stuff. So we got invadeds, but let's open up on some control points. Yeah, so the golden bullet is a game mode that's highly celebrated. It's been, for the most part, the greater part of the community's favorite game mode. And so we call them global events, but they're game modes. And they usually last for a week. You activate it, and basically it gives you crazy amplified damage, RPM, so increase in DPS, and crazy weapon handling. And when you kill, it reloads your mag. And each kill that you get extends the timer on that buff. So it's crazy. It's crazy strong. And so you can farm really well with it. But at the same time, the enemies are buffed with that golden bullet too. So you earn this golden bullet. And so you don't want to get hit by that golden bullet because it hurts. But pretty easy game mode otherwise. Okay, let me actually let's start with the. Okay, let me walk you through the version of the build. Now, keep in mind, I'd prefer 1.1 million armor here, but I just don't have this chest piece with a red core, so I need to get that. But yeah, so it's locked in on 3 pieces of Brazos, giving us that 50% mag size. And that really does a number on the weapons that we're going to showcase today. And I'm running Obliterate, so that's 25% crit chance. Crit damage, excuse me. And the devs increase this to 10 seconds from 5 seconds. So it's much easier to maintain. And we also get a skill tier and skill haste. And then I'm running the Picaros, which is giving me an extra red core. So although it looks like I'm only running 4 red cores, I'm actually running 5 because of this sneaky little 15% weapon damage down there. And then we got crit chance. And then otherwise, we got the power of a 4-piece striker. And that's really all the damage you need, in my opinion. But crit damage, and then crit damage. And then the Ninja Bike unlocks the bonuses so that we can create creative builds like this. So that's how we're able to run 3 pieces of Striker, but Striker thinks we're running 4. And that's why we're able to run 3 pieces of Brazos, but actually have only 2 equipped to the build. So that's what the Ninja Bike does. Now, like I was saying here, and then I'm running Gunner for 10% armor on kill. Now, what I was saying earlier, just by swapping out the weapons, you got a completely different build. So if you put in the mechanical animal, now we got 6 skill tiers, 5 red cores, and 3 blue cores. That's insane. That's incredible. Again, I would like to turn that to 6 red cores, but I need a better chest piece. And then when you go to the Born Great, then you got a laser beam with great sustainability at 75% or 75 rounds in the mag. But anyways, starting off with the St. Elmo's is where we're going to showcase first. But what this is basically a 105 round mag electrified LMG now because of this build. And so this is an outcome of what they did in Project Resolve. And what they did was increase that magazine size there, making this a lot more attractive than it was even before, and I really liked it before. What was it, like 30% before? Anyways, let's go kick it in gear.
Hostile control point nearby.
So one of the questions is, you know, I'm not running the Striker backpack. Can I survive? Let's see. I'd actually normally be running a shield here, by the way, but it's cool.
Reinforcements en route.
Actually, let me just go ahead and change that skill because I feel like I'm not using that other skill at all. One second, one second. Oh, well, let me switch it. All right. Oh, there you are. LMG, LMG. I mean, that's a beast. That huge mag. And look how much shock ammo you get, man. It's insane, right?
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Where's everybody? It's confusing around here. I hate when the Tusk enter the fight. Could be little red dots everywhere. So you could also, if you're running an SMG, this is also does a number to the Ouroboros. I don't know if you've tried this. I think it's a 90 round mag on the Ouroboros, if I remember right. And you could then run the Striker chest piece. So we'll do that too. Where'd you come from? Fucker.
Medical assistance needed.
Oh, come on, I had you, you son of a... Oh my god, look at this guy way over there. Get over here, get over here. Degenerate Gamer, I don't really check out those leaks too much, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Moving in from cover.
So the answer is no. I mean, it's okay if other people post it, but as a content creator for the community, like I think that'd be a little bit unethical for me to post leaks, you know? I'm not a big stickler about it or anything like that, but to each their own, but it just, I don't know. The new season is only a couple of weeks away. You know what I mean? Like, there's no need to accidentally ruin the experience for people. But some people don't mind, of course, this with the spoilers, and so I'm sure somebody else is covering it out there.
I need to nail this guy.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Nice. I'm on Xbox. Let me go get this gear over here. We've littered the floor with gear. Yeah, and that's the other thing about Golden Bullet. Yeah, you're right, Pips. Like every build works with Golden Bullet, just about. I mean, I use pistol builds in Golden Bullet. I use unlimited TAC 50, which is one of my favorites. But shotgun builds for the unlimited reload, auto reload, it's super helpful. It's actually my favorite part about the Golden Bullet, which is why I'm looking forward to the new gear set coming out. Is because of that auto reload. Like, I really like auto reloads a lot. The Dodge City holster used to do that for you back in the day, and I miss that. I really do. I mean, yeah, I do hope they fix that gear set and give us more damage and all, but either way, more damage or not, I have my eye on some auto reload builds where, you know, again, it's sort of the same argument. People will be like, oh, you can run this gear set and get more damage. And be like, yeah, but I'm one-shotting everybody. Why do I need more damage? Like, that comes up so much, you know? I'm one-shotting everybody. Why do I need more damage? Like, what, can I put it half a bullet in somebody? No. It's always going to be one bullet or more. And if I've already hit the bottom of that scale, why do I need more damage? Nobody ever has an answer for that, really. But they still say it, right? Okay, so now let's tinker around with, let's try to put on this Born Great. And then I'm gonna have to reset my, so now 4392, we're just about right, actually. So I don't need to do much. Let me delete these things though. whatever I picked up. Why is my new stuff not showing up at the top anymore like it was before? And then we were playing backwards, and that was bugging the hell out of me. So let me put my shield over here. All right, that's much better. And then there's also Danny around here somewhere. Is he open? No, of course he's not. He's never open. Jerk. Yeah, it would. It would work with any of the LMGs. Actually, one of my favorite ways that I ran this was with the chatterbox. I feel like it actually fixes the chatterbox. The chatterbox kind of sucks because of the size of its mag. So even though you get all of these auto reloads, if you play heroic content in the open world where you're getting nothing but elites, you find yourself losing your RPM buff because you have to manually reload because your mag isn't enough to kill multiple elites, unless you're spawn killing like in the door, because you're inevitably going to have some misses, and your RPM is so fast those misses are heavy on your build, really heavy on your build. So I feel like this build actually fixes. It's the only way I like the chatterbox right now. And I used to love the chatterbox, but it's just not that strong for me. I realized that it can be in a perfect world where the cow is jumping over the moon. But in most cases, if you really pay attention to your gameplay, it's just that chatterbox is just not performing. But that being said, this is my favorite way to run the chatterbox. And then otherwise, the Iron Lung. This is amazing on the Iron Lung. I love the Iron Lung. And it handles the problems with the Iron Lung by giving you a larger mag and a faster reload. So this is amazing for that as well. Okay, let's use stabilize now. Oh, she better not land that shit. She did, you fucker. That is so bullshit. I mean, I was out of there. Oh my god, it's a laser beam! I love the Born Great. Am I the only one? This gun is fantastic in my mind. You see, there's just no recoil on this weapon. So 76 rounds of no recoil on somebody's forehead. Extremely helpful for obliterate too, by the way. We should be running focus. So I like running 8x scopes on my assault rifles, whether I'm running focus or not, by the way. So it's kind of a habit. Is this guy gonna come down? That steam is really annoying, by the way. Oh, she just shot around the corner. Fucking bullshit. This lady up here is really annoying me. There. Did not want to die. Where are you people? Ah. Ah, behind me.
Heavily armored hostile detected. Serious trauma detected.
The only thing I do wish I had was more armor on kill. Because I play really aggressive, and so I take a lot of that micro damage. And it doesn't take much, right? One bullet and like 50% of your armor's gone.
That's right, farmer. That cover won't save you.
The other way you could do it too is actually to remove that armor core if I could, and then put on a protection from elites instead. I'd get more mileage out of that.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Oops, missed.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Oh, you suck, lady. See ya. Fucker. Come here. Stop moving. Quit squirming. Yeah, I'm happy with that result. Shots landed means the world, man. It really does. And it pays off even more on Legendary because you don't move around as much. You know, with this type of build, you wouldn't want to. You can, but the reality is you're better off being relatively stationary and just taking advantage of your accuracy. But when you're wiggling around a lot like I am, you're losing that benefit to a degree.
Detected.
But, you know, this type of content sort of encourages you to move. But that's why these builds, I feel like, really shine even more in Legendary content. Because those enemies just need a little bit more oomph also. And you're providing that little more oomph not just through that large mag, but also through your accuracy. But actually landing shots, which is going to be more than whether you have that backpack on or not in the long run. But it all kind of evens out, really. Okay, let's get our goodies. And then I do need good Habsburg, so I don't mind farming this area, but we got lots to do today. Let's take a look at our projects. So we have the weekly, which is Northeast, kind of sucks, but we have Federal Triangle, Downtown East. God, that's a lot. That's a big list right there. DUA, Jefferson Trade Center, Grand Washington. So the hotel in Jefferson Center. Let's see if those are under. Okay, the hotel's invaded, so that's good. So we can knock out 2 birds there. Otherwise, we have to do some of these missions. I don't have to do invadeds, but I've been doing pretty good at being consistent. You know, I used to never do the invadeds. I stopped doing the invadeds once Legendary came out. But I think I could probably start. And then the Legendary is Roosevelt. So I'd like to do those 2 today. So let's, if anybody wants to run DUA with me on Legendary and then Roosevelt right afterwards, you could be my hero. Yeah. Oh, Ward, I do have builds for the Golden Bullet. I've done like generations of builds. Sorry, I didn't see that question. Ward, I do have generations of builds for the Golden Bullet. Insane. Yeah, right now. Right now. Yeah, so well, I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, we can go either way. The Born Great is a good one for this that lets this shine. But St. Elmo's is a crowd favorite, and the Mechanical Animal, I think, is the ultimate version of this build. Because it's so unique. You got a 75 round Mechanical Animal that's going to push you into 6 skill tiers, you know. And of course, we would change our skills here. So this would be the turret. Yeah, I'll just run this one. This would be a good one. The drone, because we're going to need a skill build on here anyways. Get rid of those drone ladies. Oops. Those crazy, crazy drone ladies. Super. Let me see if I have these soups. Yeah, there you are. Super hole, right? It says you're not. I can? Oh, now I can. Weird. Right? Meow. Oh, that reminds me.
If you know what's good for you, you'll hit that like, subscribe, and then join the channel.
Let's change my fit too. Yeah, let's do this one. And then that. Yeah, that's cool. But let's put on our cape. I haven't run this in a while. You know, I've never really run the ghillie, the rat uniform. I always like this one better. The only downside about this one is you can't swap out that hoodie, right? The veil. Right on, Soups. Chevy, you coming or not? Yeah, I'm on Xbox. Yo soy Bucho. Right on. Bucho's here. What up, what up? Okay, cool. We'll kick the party off here in a second. And then I'll put in some, I'll put in a match make and I hope you make it. All right. Ooh, we just got a max disrupt resistance out of that cache. Not that I need it, but it's always nice to see max rolls come out of a cache, right? What weapon did I? Oh. Okay, here we go. Dragon, hey, you want to come play with us, man? So I don't have to matchmake? Uh-oh. Fuckers. See, I hate this because I don't want to use my ammo.
Don't let anything stand in your way.
Come on, attack, you fucking skill. Because there's no ammo box here, you know what I mean? God, it's annoying. I hate when they do that. There's a punch drunk. 10 minutes. Okay. Well, let's just run then. And we'll keep the game closed. All right. Let's do it. Supa. You ready, Supa? Supa's ready. Supa's ready.
You've got your objective. Don't let anything stand in your way.
Hey, Tank, come in if you can. So we got overcharge right there. So I'm saving my skills. Push, push, push. Oh, that big mag was nice there, right? You saw that? Felt like we two went to town there. Look out, Super, they're coming. They're coming, Super. He's coming. Oh, I'm in danger. I'm bleeding out. Don't bleed me. Don't bleed me. Woo-hoo-hoo. It's up top. Nice. Loki in the house. Super in the house. All right, that feels great. That felt great. Come here, you fucker. There it is. Gotta get that purple guy. There he goes. Uh-oh. You pushed too far. Come back, come back, come back. You don't want to do that with medics alive because the medics can pick up everybody you killed.
Immediate medical assistance needed. An agent needs assistance.
Oh, I almost fucking had him. Oh, one bullet away. Yeah, so there's an imaginary line. If you push forward too fast, you're gonna get that wave coming early. And you don't want that wave coming early if you have healing stations up or medics.
Has joined your team.
Chevy in the house. There he is.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
All right, good job, boys.
Serious trauma detected.
That drone lady in the back's gonna be a pain in my ass. I can feel it. She's extremely tanky for what she is. She shouldn't be that tanky. You know what I mean? She's pretty hard to kill for what she is. The lady that hides in the back and shit. Screw you, lady. We need more armor kits, that's for sure. So we're running no backpack damage talent and no weapon damage talent. And it's pretty crazy. Think about that. Viper! What do you play on, man? We could do incursions.
Stay where you are. Right behind you.
Oh, that drone got me.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Fucking pain in the ass drones, right? Incoming! Woo! Fucking sniper.
Critical.
I don't want to use my one and only armor kit, you know? Stingy ass game. Tank is so, such an annoying position on a tank. Being in the back there. All right, we got our armor kits back. Feel good about that. Oh, you're on Xbox, right on, yeah. All right, we'll keep an eye out. Maybe we'll probably run at least one incursion before the end of the season. We haven't run one in a few weeks, and I wouldn't mind doing that. All right, so this room is always a tight little one, right? So the idea is to get those healing stations. You get those healing stations, and you can control this room.
Better check that.
Ah, fuck. God damn it, die. It's got a hell of a healing station. It's fucked up, man. I mean, he's healing himself right there, which is really even more fucked up. Finally, fucker. Good job. Clean. If it wasn't for that purple guy, staying up a little bit extra too long. Right on, Blue Duck. All right, cool. All right, well, if I know there's a couple of you, look out for a post. I'll create a post first, announcing it ahead of time. Maybe this weekend. Gotta get those snipers too, because they pin you down. They take all your fucking armor, man.
Agent down.
Probably heal up, I guess. Got him. Thank God for that big mag, I'm telling you. You could also get it done with a lot of bursts, but there's a little more pressure to land every shot, and he's moving pretty good. Stupid humans. But it comes in with this funny comments from time to time. I remember you. Good job, clean. Yeah, I need to get into the countdown game mode this week too. Maybe, let's say Tuesday, maybe Thursday countdown. We could do a Friday. No, let's do the incursion on Saturday. I got to reach out to the team, make sure we got enough people, but I'll put out a post. But it'd probably be better to do incursion on Saturday. All right, looks like the boys are ready. Let's do it. We all have a routine, it looks like. God, that suppress guy's annoying. Really, I can't hit the suppress guy? There it is.
Vital signs critical.
Cut down here fast. Overcharge. Not a good time, buddy. What up, Pedro? Madrigal. What does that remind me of, that last name? Madrigal. What does that remind me of? Like a movie? M0 and Old Man Jenks, what up? Oh, I hate that fragile armor glitch. I've been saying that for like ever, man. It's in my, like, it's a major pet peeve right now. Assassino, add me on Xbox, bro. Deathcab 3412. There we go. Those drone ladies, right?
Serious trauma detected.
Oh, that hurt. Whatever that was. Fuck. I felt like it was a punch to the side of my fucking face. Honestly. I don't know, whatever it was, that hurt. Ah. Zachary, what do you mean level 100? You mean 1,000? We got level 1,000, which you get, you max out the points on your watch. But level 100, nothing. Oh, maybe you're thinking of the rewards track. It should just show you, though. I think that's what you're talking about, right? So if you go here, seasons, and then rewards track, you can see everything that you get. And I got a mask. Otherwise, there's outfits and exotics. Whoa, that warhound came out of nowhere. All right, we're almost done with this one, and then we'll go to Roosevelt Island and get our exotic. Oh, 890, you're so close, man. 890 is great. Good job. Feels good when you hit that 1,000, I gotta say. I was dead eye on that thing, man. When I was just starting this game. Dude. You're fast.
Vital signs critical.
Okay, so we don't need a mechanical animal anymore, so I'm going to swap. Just laser beam that fucking backpack. There it is, it's broken. All right, now laser beam that head. Hold still. Break that chain. Fucker. There it is. No!
Immediate medical assistance.
No!
Agent down.
Ah, at the very end. This ammo sucks, huh? All right, that's one part of our project. See what the boys are running. So Super was running a Striker. Nice, a good looking one too. Bygone running a Striker too. All right, I know what you guys are up to. And this guy in his cool skill build. I like it. Chevy. All right, let's see how we did. And I'm the guy on the left, 86. Not bad. All right. That's with the mechanical animal. Most of it until the boss. Then I change the gun. Okay, let's clear this and head on over to Roosevelt, if you guys don't mind, because I got to get my legendary exotic thingy. Yeah, the bighorn's a little bit elusive. I agree. Oh, Calans? Is that? Yeah, you might be right. Madrigal. I feel like it's a name of like tequila too, or something like that. Yeah. The name rings a bell though. These out. Okay, so we did the mechanical animal. Let's go St. Elmo's now, and then yeah. So let me refigure my stats. So we're good. Okay. Encanto. That is it, Salty. That is it. What was about Encanto? I think you're right, right? Was it the town? I think you hit it. I think you hit it. All right, let's do this.
You've got your objective.
I got my team. I didn't even check. Yeah, almost. It's good. Good enough. The family's last name. That's what it is. I do have to watch it because I got 2 girls and, you know, they love their Disney. That's so funny. Let's get some ammo. Okay, so I could probably turn this into a shield, actually, just in case. And then back here, I'll put on, I guess, a hive. A healer would probably be better, though, because I don't have very many heals. All right. All right, Chevy, I'm going to go with you. I hope that's not a mistake. I hope you got turrets. All right. Let's wait for our boys to come here. Because, you know, this area can get heavily bombarded with drones. It's kind of remind you of Top Gun music here. Dun-dun. All right, we're ready. Go ahead, Chevy. Throw out your skills. Come on, you fucking healer. Incoming! Who's that drone operator? That last one. We need her down. She's killing us. Where's that drone lady? I think the gold one is still alive. I think she's in the swamp. Oh, there she is. She's down. It's funny how the scope on the St. Elmo's actually makes you miss more shots. Can't be alone on this. Is that your real last name? Yeah, it's funny. I wasn't sure if it was or whatever, but good last name. You became famous. 106 rounds of beastliness is what we got here. Yeah, we talk about everything here. The other day we were talking about Bigfoot. We were talking about Bigfoot conspiracies. That gold tank guy is always the one, man. He's the one you got to get rid of.
Agent down.
Sounds like somebody got hit by a sniper. Fucking sniper. Coward! Ooh, that's a nice Overlord glove. I'll take it. I like 3-piece Overlord. You guys run that? Love that. Oh my god, what a dick. Sniper. Ooh, look up for the drones, huh? Fuck you. Just followed me. Oh god, why are they torturing me? They're way in the fucking corner. Fuck. Oh man, she's so far back there, it's insane. This is mean. That's like so bad, all right? Like, look at this spot. There's no shot on her. I was getting sick of getting hit by those fuckers too. All right, setting it off. Run! This is so far away. I mean, I can barely see him, honestly. Like, I'm straining my eyes. They play so deep, man. Okay, we gotta get the healing station guy. Easy, man. You guys make it look so easy! Ooh, look at that sash. It's a good gun. Too bad it's got headshot damage. Not the worst thing, but... Yeah, that scope is the worst, right? Like... Might as well not be there. Got that shotgun on my back real fast. Ooh, who's that?
Serious trauma detected.
Fuck, I did not see her, sneaky little. Fucking bombardment, god damn. What's up? Fucking I felt like they had an artillery back there. And it's like only one little purple guy too, just nasty. Oh, I guess it's two of them. Jerk. Feel like we're getting that ammo back quite often. Crunch time, you're back. What up, Crunchy? Nasty Glass. What's up, man? I don't get it. Why is 416 calling my name? All right, boys are in the house. Let's do this. Do you mean 420? I don't know. No, it's 416. We'll get you, Chevy. No worry. Hold up. Love shock ammo. Hold them to F still, right? Did we kill the medic already? I literally feel like this is the best LMG in the game. I think that's what I'm gonna call this build. When you see the video, that's what I'm gonna call it. Best LMG in the game, hands down.
Serious trauma detected.
Get the ammo up before we get out there. I hate going into the next wave without enough ammo. Oh, you like that one? The Infinity Blind. Yeah, that's what we call that one. It's so much fun. One of my favorite builds in the game. Like, it used to be, if you know the backstory, is I created that build because the Riot Foam and Blinder Firefly used to be like the OP status effect build for Legendary. And then they nerfed the shit out of it. And so the idea of that build was like, hey, I'm going to bring it back and figure out how to bring it back. And that was the result. So much fun. It gets Hunters, Legendary, you name it. I mean, I wouldn't use it solo heroic so much, but everything else.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Really? Fuck you, drone lady. Better heal up before I get hit by another drone. Alright, she's down. Good job. Right on, Pedro. Really, Renclaw? Really? That's crazy. That's not supposed to happen. Bighorn from an exotic cache? That's crazy, man. You're lucky. You're a lucky son of a.
Serious trauma detected.
God, they hit so hard. Those are the red guys breaking my armor in the back there. Yeah, I never really use it either. I mean, I did back in the day, the Bighorn, but you know, as I start to watch it closer, I realize it's just not a good gun. And it never really was. You know, when it launched, when they released it initially, it got a lot of complaints. You're like, this is a legendary weapon? Can't even kill a legendary enemy. And that's sort of the major problem with it, you know. Legendary weapons should at least do that. All right, let's do it. Nice glitch. He just fell into the ground. You see that shit?
Vital signs critical.
Look at him. He's in the concrete. I ask for one thing out of my video games, and it's that enemies can't walk through solid objects. Is that just too much to ask out of a video game? Sorry, I thought we like figured that out back in the 80s. Early 90s at least. Enemy AI cannot walk through solid objects. Let's just code that in, right? Let's code it in and then forget about it. You don't have to reinvent that wheel. You don't have to break it. I don't know how they managed to do that. It's probably like the basis of the code altogether. It's probably the first line of code that you write. We have solid objects and then we don't. You know, it's like the first line of code. Good one, just skipped it. What up, Acolyte? There you are. Doom. Johnny, that's Top Gun music. Doom. Doom. All right, team set. Let's go. What? The hell?
Agent out of action.
Who got an angle on me? They're shooting through objects. That's it. Thank you. Oh, that sniper. I don't like the left side anymore. It's usually when I go with my sniper build. All right, so we're gonna jump over and then stick right where we land. Jump and stick. We'll fight where we land. Take out those droney drones. And then clean up. No, it's not supposed to be an exotic pool. It is supposed to be in the dark zone. That's it. So dark zone, legendaries, and the summit. Yeah, maybe was it, do you think it's possible that you guys got it from a conflict cache, maybe? Maybe that's possible? Oh, really? Fuck you. Ah,
Serious trauma detected.
come on.
Agent down. Agent down.
I'm up, I guess. I'm not. Thank you. Fire. That fire right there is really annoying, by the way. You ready for a helicopter? God, I can't.
Assistance needed.
Horrible angle right there, right? They got a shot on you, but you don't got a shot on them. Sometimes a helicopter comes in on the silent too. It's like a stealth helicopter. God damn. Sucking all my ammo just on a little lady hiding. I'm shooting her hand only. There it is. Get her, get her. Fucking cute. There we go. Got him. Helicopter inbound. So he's not shocking again. He's got that goddamn nerf on our status effects. It sucks. Nobody ever talks about it very much, but it's actually quite painful what they did to us. All for PvP. That's why they did it. Had nothing to do with PvE, but... There it is. Yeah, I think I like out of all of them. I think my favorite is the St. Elmo's. I mean, you just feel like you're getting that shock ammo a lot. Good weapons here, but nothing I need. So I think everybody's running the same builds. Yeah, so striker, and I think he was running a skill build. Yeah, pretty consistent. Just seeing how the build performs on average, you know, depending on the mission situation and who you're up against, right? So when you have all DPS players, and it's pretty side by side there. Let's see here. 69. All right, everybody pretty good. Oh yeah, we're real fucking close. 69, 65, 63, 29. Crazy. I feel like there should be more enemies than that, but I guess that's a good sign, right? But that was really evenly split. Everybody was pulling their weight. Night Weezer. Oh yeah, the gun that I'm using is the St. Elmo's engine. It's by far the best assault rifle in the game. It's really good. I mean, from a mod perspective, 20% crit damage, 20% weapon handling, 20% crit chance, and extra rounds. Look, I'm pulling 105 rounds on this assault rifle because of the build, but normally it's 60. So I got damage to targets out of cover, and then it gives you shock ammo. It's amazing of a weapon. It's amazing assault rifle. And so the build that I have is giving it an extra 50% rounds in the mag. So I kind of turned it into an LMG. But I'm just showing how versatile this build is. It's not about it being the very strongest, but it's really strong, and that's the point. It's strong enough. And you could swap into, just by swapping the weapon, you get a completely different build out of it. And you can run the Ouroboros, for example, and pull 75 round Ouroboros right there. That's crazy, right? And then you can run the Striker's chest piece with the Ouroboros, and then put on your second Brazos onto your knees, which I don't have right here, but it's in my stash space somewhere. Let's see if I have one else up here. No. So I'll show you that. I think that's what I'll run next. So let's see here. Projects. So I need, if you guys want to still run, you don't have to. Come and go, but I guess Grand Washington Hotel would be next. And then it's just an invaded. So I'm just gonna do the project stuff. But I need to switch up my build. It's a couple seasons old, so you can now get it. Thanks, GG Chevy. You can get it now in just a general loot pool. So exotic caches or targeted loot set to assault rifles. So you can get it. It's pretty easy. I got one this morning. Because the only competition, well, I guess you got two in that area, but you get the Chameleon, and then you're competing with the, what's the other one? The Capacitor are the other exotics in that area that can drop. Actually, as a new player, you'd be better off not unlocking your Capacitor until you get your dealio here. Your St. Elmo's. Because then your RNG would be better. Diamondback. Screw you, Diamondback. Okay, I just got to open up some of this, make some room. Okay, and then at least it's got damage targets to cover, but I do not want it. Oh, there's one more. All right, delete those. Poor Grumpy. Do you guys miss Grumpy? He's still in Germany. He'll be back soon. We'll be back on the 31st, but he's been hanging in there, catching us on the replays. So we'll be back. He's in Germany. The Germans got him. All right. You should feel bad for the Germans. All right, let's pull out our knees, and then we'll run an alternate build here. And then, so similar, same concept, but here, I'll show you once I get it together. And then I'm gonna go up here and make sure I have this.
Another agent is now in your
All right, we got VL Jack in the house. Right on, VL. Tuesdays is our day, bruh. Oh, by the way, VL Jack, we were talking about doing maybe an incursion run on Saturday if you're down, if you can. Okay, so we got assault. So this is basically the other version that you can run for SMGs, and it's going to give you 75 rounds on your Ouroboros. But because the Ouroboros has that almost 1700 RPMs, it allows you to take off Obliterate. You can still keep Obliterate. There's nothing wrong with that. You might even like it better. But either way, you can put on your Striker's chest piece. That's going to give you an extra 100 stacks of that 0.65 amp damage. So, and because this thing stacks so well, there you go. And then you can swap out your stats for more crit damage because this thing brings more crit damage to the build, right? Or crit chance to the build. So there we go, 59, 127. So now we're gonna run this one and we'll take on some more content. All right, let's do our.
Black Tusk assault team is taking up.
I would love to go to Oktoberfest one of these days. We have a pretty good Oktoberfest here in Oregon. It's a place called Mount Angel. It's a very small town. Very small town. But I guess it has lots of German descendants or something like that. But it's a big Oktoberfest. It's a cool game. I mean, now's the time to get back into it. I mean, this game is popping right now when it comes to new and returning players. No shit. I'm not just saying that. Like, to prove it, if you just go to my YouTube channel and look at the playlist called for the playlist for beginners and returning players, and you see all of these videos of in-depth detail for guides for new and returning players that I created over the last several months, it's insane. And these aren't like 5-minute videos. These are like intense, crazy updating. I mean, so I've had to invest because we've gotten so many new players and returning players both.
Getting that Black Tusk assault team out of there is your main objective.
I had to recreate all these guides because they were all dated.
The codenames are Puck, Roadblock, and Carla.
Probably a little overpowered for a mission. Missions aren't as hard as the open world, right? And so there's not as many elites, and so that means for a build like this, you might be a little overpowered. So we'll have to take this one into some control points a little later to show you what it can do. .654 right there.
Confirming that Puck is down. Good work. Continue clearing the building.
Puck! Yeah, go ahead and feel okay to push forward, guys. This mission's easy enough. So you don't have to wait for me.
Shatter in your vicinity.
If you get to the door first or whatever, go ahead and just push. All right, we're gonna have a big heavy in here, I think.
Signs critical. System disrupted.
Oh, there you are.
System reactivated.
Roadblock has been neutralized. One priority target remaining.
Nice shot. Up, you got it.
Heads up. There's movement on the roof.
Juan Pablo!
Slides back down into the building.
Oh, that's a good one, Huab. You want the one, it's the named Hannah U backpack. But either way, it's combined arms is the talent. So it doesn't have to be the perfect one, but there is a perfect combined arms. What is that one called? Backpack name? Anybody remember it? But combined arms is the best for your setup because you're going to be shooting a lot. Because you got in sync, since you're shooting a lot with in sync, you might as well use combined arms, which gives you a massive buff for 5 seconds. Force multiplier, thanks, Salts.
Another batch of reinforcements just headed down from the roof.
He's right, that's what it's called. But you don't have to run a perfect one, you know, if you're looking for something else, but...
They're taking up defensive positions around a mobile command post topside.
If they've got a command station, you should pull data from it.
Right on. What up, Matty? Mr. Matt. What's the Matt? How was your weekend, man? Oh, you went back, Juan. That's an old build. Good. Still works, though. Got even better, actually, because they buffed R&K. Do we have to stand in the circle? I always forget. I don't think so, right? I think we just have to defend it.
Initiated.
Maybe I'll take this flank over here. Fucking medic back there. Nasty. Oh, I gotta sneeze! I gotta sneeze!
Immediate medical assistance
It's coming!
needed.
Sorry for yelling in your ears, like a half sneeze talk thing.
75% complete.
You fucker. Oh shit! I ran out of ammo.
It's all three priorities.
That was close.
To the count.
It's that shooting at range shit, you know? You gotta watch how much you do that.
Reinforcements entering the building on the ground floor.
Roger that.
Yeah, we also got 75 rounds on it, so it's the duration you might be hearing. That warthog, that's what they should have named it. It sounds like a warthog, and it would look cool if it had like a warthog paint job on it. You know what I mean? The shark mouth. It's well, I'm showcasing the build, and it's a ninja build here, but it's all about the bigger mag kind of thing. And I was showing it earlier with assault rifle, so this is like the final version. And so I'm showing you can also morph this build into an SMG build, and it feels pretty damn good. Coming, Bill. Oh, there's a guy back there. I see him. He's down. Got him.
All clear. Black
Good
Panther
job.
appears to have abandoned the location.
Yeah, so we were doing assault rifle versions, but with the SMG, you can put on the striker's chest, and it makes you pretty darn strong. And so I was showing one of that, you know, I think it's sort of like, I'm calling it like the build of the season because of all the changes from Project Resolve. It's not the strongest, but it is absolutely strong enough to take on any job. And just by swapping out your primary weapon, you got an entirely different build. You know, like I was running the what do you call it? The Ouroboros earlier, and you got such a large mag. It's like, it feels like, I'm sorry, not the Ouroboros. What was it? St. Elmo's. That it feels like you're running an LMG. It's crazy. Okay, so we got Jefferson. Yeah, let's do that. Just take care of that Jefferson next. Does it say Jefferson Trade Center? I gotta look again. It just says Jefferson Center mission, because there's two Jeffersons. So let me make sure I'm grabbing the right one. Yeah, that's Jefferson Plaza. Okay. Malreth. It's good, it's good, it's good. Hey, did anybody watch the first Descendant gameplay over the weekend? There was a technical test.
We'll need to deal with that ASAP.
Lasted like only a couple of days, so it wasn't very long, but like, I'm gonna be straight with you guys here on that one. Not super impressed. So first Descendant, is it a good game? Yeah, it seemed all right. You know what I mean? So it's a looter shooter. The open world is mediocre at best. That's a problem. So it's gonna be highly mission driven. Come on, dude. The firefighting mechanics, the gun gameplay, and the skills that you get look pretty good. I mean, so like that part's got a lot of potential. The report is, and I didn't witness this part, but the report is the lore is quite dry and generic. People are saying that they had fun though, but the problem is that, this is what I think, is that it's really easy to have fun in any game on the short term. You know what I mean? Because it's something different and that can captivate you. But yeah, I mean, games can lose you in the first few hours also, no doubt. But I definitely don't judge whether the game is good or not just because I'm having fun. Does that make sense? But for me to invest time in a game or money, like that game's got to have legs, you know? And the story is part of that, is a big part of that. And then the open world is going to be the other part of that, right? But otherwise, you know, the loot felt pretty good to people, and there's things that are called, I think they're legendary type talents that you can pick up, and they feel cool. And unlocking Descendants, I guess, seems pretty cool. But this is what I witnessed, and this was my comment too when I was watching the streams. It was like, this game looks so easy. I mean, I watched it for a little bit, and 90% of the time, 90, like I'm not exaggerating, the enemies weren't even shooting back. It was like every combat scenario was an ambush, and they turn around, they look surprised, and they're dead. It's done. It's over. You know, and it's just like, that's gonna only be fun for a minute. And so the reason why it's fun is because you feel so overpowered, because, I mean, watching somebody die was like a very rare occurrence, you know? I mean, I like a challenge, and I don't want it to be too hard, but the Division 2, like right out of the gate, is a challenge, right? I mean, when you're a master at the Division 2, yeah, it's not. When you're starting a new character, you go in there, you're like, I'm king of the world. But as a new player starting a Division 2, it's tough. You can't just go running around, face taking. There's no cover. Nobody's taking cover. Everybody's just running in circles, shooting. It's blitz the whole time. And I love fast-paced games, so it's not the pace that I'm talking about here. It's just that the enemies look so fucking easy. So it's basically alien enemies and colossal bosses. That's what you got, right? Two-story bosses that are just slow and dumb, and then small and dumb aliens. And so for the most part, it's sort of like horde control, you know, First Descendants. And I'm not, you know, I want the game to succeed. I wish it was better, but it was hard to watch. It was so easy. I was like, God, this is like child's play. You know, it's just like, it looks so easy, so easy. And I don't like that out of my games, you know? Anyways, it was basically Outriders. Here's the button.
Authorization granted.
It was basically Outriders, you know? And they're just trying to get you with that grappling hook, so you know. You know what I mean? You're gonna be excited about the grappling hook, but you know, one thing, it's gimmicky. It becomes gimmicky if it's like that, right? But yeah, so they got a lot of feedback. I don't know if the feedback was hard enough. But some people said, well, when I was asking about it, some people said, well, yeah, the open world is easy, missions are easy, but it gets harder in like dungeons and stuff like that, and raids. But so basically, if you're not raiding, you're not having fun. So there's no open world game. You know what I'm saying? That seems quite one-dimensional if it's actually like that. Where compared to the Division 2, you know, we have lots of different game modes. And some are harder than others, but none of them are really easy. Well, I guess you got Countdown. But for me, like, the most flexible game play is where I want... Oh, I thought we were done with you guys. It's where I want my challenge, you know?
Serious trauma detected.
Got myself in trouble. What up, Justin? Yeah, I wasn't a fan of Outriders. And so I just think that it is a game that could be fun. And I think anybody that plays it will have fun. But what I ask, or encourage, I should say, what I encourage any onlooker to do is think about the long run on that thing. And the difficulty and how that impacts your appreciation for the game, you know? But for me, I just can't do games that are that easy and only require and raid. And they said solo gameplay was something about it. I can't remember. Solo gameplay was like too difficult or not as fun because a lot of it is designed. It's all designed. It seems like, yeah, that's right. Okay, let me back up a step. Just coming to surface here. They were basically saying that the game is strongly built around team synergies. And so solo gameplay is just like underwhelming and a lot more difficult, which sounds disproportionate, right, to how the other game mode is. So, and then on top of that, they're saying that there's absolutely nothing to do in the game unless somebody from a multiplayer situation initiates something. Like initiates a mission that you can join or an incursion. Otherwise you have nothing to do. Which sounds tedious because I mean I like multiplayer games, no doubt. But sometimes you just want to rock solo, right? I think this, so when I look at a game, obviously depending on the game, I do like to analyze my game from a solo perspective first. Like, you know, because that's, I know that I spend more time solo, even in PvP games, right? Like I'm solo PvP. I don't squad up very often. Plus I don't have any friends. So, you know what I mean? So I just, it's a schedule thing more than anything.
Agent vital signs 0.
He didn't have to die here.
I'll show the build when we wrap up the mission. We're almost done. Which, by the way, I was going to also mention that another version of this build is a Hunter's Fury. But I personally like strikers with my SMGs. I stay steady with that. And then I keep Hunter's Fury for my other rifles and pistols and shotguns. But I reserve the right to change my mind.
Go after her.
So yeah, First Descendants, it's just a lot of surface and emphasis on skills, but and they're close to release. The release date's in June. I'm sorry. Yeah, June, right? Wait, June? This summer. I'm sorry. The release date's this summer. On June 7th, they got an announcement. An exciting announcement. Whatever that is. So one of these games that I'm trying to get a test for, so I wrote out to the developer, is Hypercharge Unboxed. You guys know that game? Independent developer. This one pirate. Oh, there it is. It's basically small soldiers, but turned into a video game. You know what I mean by small soldiers? Like action figures. So it's third person and first person, PvE and PvP, and you can design your character, your action figure. So you're controlling an action figure, and the whole world is like a toy land, you know, where you're like interacting with funny things like Duracell batteries and stuff like that. It looks pretty cool, gotta say. And so I reached out and said, hey, I want to check your game out. Let me know. Ooh, nice Magnum. So here's the build. It's Ouroboros. We're showcasing the Ninja Double Brazos concept. And for most of these, we're sticking with Striker, but you could also take the Striker out and put on Hunter's Fury or whatever. Okay, let me take this off and then see what we got next. Oh yeah, Toretto, you are doing the Hunter's Fury version, huh? Yeah, Hunter's Fury is pretty strong. It gives you the armor on kill that you need. So, you know, for a lot of you, you might look to that version. All right, so we have activities in Downtown East, and then we got Fed Triangle and Judiciary Square. All right, so I think we're in Federal Triangle already. So let's take on this, and then maybe that. Actually, let's pin that project. Track on screen. All right, away we go. Let's go execute some publics. Yeah, that's how we started. But with the SMG, with the Ouroboros, you know, it's such a big mag. I was like, yeah, I'll use this. But either way, that's probably gonna be more flexible because, you know, on content that's a little easier, like missions and stuff. I mean, you're far from getting full stacks. But in open world, heroic open world, I think it definitely makes sense in the control points. Legendaries too. a hit registration issue too.
Civilians in danger.
I collect those bounties. I pick them up and cancel them. Because I'm going to show you guys how to farm bounties one of these days. Which is really good for new players when it comes to currency resource. It's another way. But also, it actually does a decent job at taking on control points. Wait, what am I saying? Dropping exotics. I'm sorry, my head's all over the place. It does a good job at dropping exotics. I'm surprised. I was practicing the other day, farming bounties, and I kept getting that chameleon. Yeah, I play this build solo. My first time I used this build was one of the first builds. I can't remember if it was the first build, but was the Iron Lung. It works really well with the Iron Lung. Because Iron Lung has got that reload issue, and so you're expanding your mag and you're increasing your weapon handling by 15%. So that combination seems to be just right. And then you get 10% weapon handling from Gunner, all kicking in to do the body good.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
The downside of the SMG version is you only got 10% armor on kill. So you got to make sure you bounce that shield a little bit more. With assault rifles, it's not a problem. Because you're mostly playing from cover. You're still moving a lot, but with SMGs, you're so aggressive, right? Like, so let's see if it'll give us. I'm a little nervous to take this out because might need one more activity. Let's do this one, I guess, first. Because when you clear the control point, you might lose all your activities. Just want to get it over with. It's a small area. Hey, there's an army man. Crowded streets, huh? Fucking weak points. Eating bullets. Come on, cartwheels. Really? Really? Fucker at 100% accuracy and shit. These guys. Anyways, yeah, so I usually play with bonus armor when I'm using my SMGs for little things like that. It gives you a lot of room. For error. Alright. Just went up a level.
Saved my life.
Oh, it must be full of bounties. Didn't I pick that up? Okay. Oh, it's showing somewhere else. That's why. It's way over there. All right, let's finish this up. Hopefully this counts as 2. And then we got Judiciary Square in downtown East. It's been a busy day. Took care of our legendaries, taking care of the weekly project. What is the daily project again? Cleaners, Coney Island. Oh, God, that's mean. We just got back from Coney Island. I'm using the Ouroboros SMG, which is the Tactical Vector. It's an exotic version of the Tactical Vector. We can get this little bad boy from the Incursion, which we might be doing on Saturday if things go our way. Look for an announcement. Make sure you're following my channel and you have notifications turned on. If you don't, get out of here!
If you know what's good for you, you'll hit that like, subscribe, and then join the channel.
Sweet, dude. Hit a man when he's doing his flare. Big Mag shines even more in this, the control points, because they're so much tankier.
Additional hostile contacts.
It must be the Lady Death, or is it the Backfire? We have 3 altogether in the game, which surprises me. You'd think we'd have more. Good shot. there's more. Good job. Okay, so that did take care of the whole thing. Good. Nice, boys.
Supply room access unlocked.
The hell? Get out of here, freak! Natives are coming. Get out of here. Fucking natives.
Detected. Friendly control point in proximity.
It's nice to get the weekly project out of the way on day one. I've told you guys this before, but I had some friends before I started my channel. It's a long time ago, but and now I don't have any friends. Just kidding. So no, I had these friends that were religious on Tuesdays. Every Tuesday, they would do all their projects. I'm telling you, these guys always had the most XP out of the clan, and they always had the best gear. They got 13% protection from elites before anybody else did, whatever. And they were just religious about the projects. They would do all of them. Every Tuesday. They always do invaded. They do the works. It really was. And that's before the buff, right? Before they increased the project output. So downtown east, I guess we can take on this. Yeah. That counts. It's kind of fun. The backfire. Yeah, the Lady Death, Robert, used to be really hard to get. Now it's there. You used to have to go to New York and kill named bosses. Only named bosses in the open world would drop it. And it wasn't a guarantee, so it sucked. I wasted a couple of days of my life trying to get that thing.
Electronic device detected.
Oh, did I forget the chatterbox? I did. You're right. Thank you. You say FT on me? Oh, thanks, bro. You're fast. You got some legs. But that X-Defiant, boy, oh boy. Yeah, you can, Robert. Yep. That X-Defiant game is sick. I'm having so much fun playing it. I played it all weekend. They had a double XP weekend. So I took my Xbox with me on vacation and was practicing. Because it's been a while since I played first-person shooters, so I'm a little rusty. But I'm on my way up. Oh, there you are.
Hostiles detected.
We got a bunch of stuff going on here, huh? You don't want those sniper turrets down. They're a pain in the ass. They hit hard. Why didn't the Tusk take care of these guys so we didn't have to?
Access key detected.
Ooh, but it's going to count as an activity, so that's good. Killing it. You're killing it, Jack. All right, go ahead and set that thing off, Lokes.
System breach started.
I don't know where they're going to come from. Around the corner? I've never done this in a group before. Always solo when I take this thing on.
System breach at 25%.
Feels good. Might be right on their spawn point too. Nope. Come from the other side. Jesus. This is nasty. This way. Old spawn. Now what? Are we winning? We're winning. Back here. They ran away far. We're like the next city. Yay. Helicopter, helicopter, inbound. Warning, warning. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Fucking hyenas, get out of here. It's a convoy? Shit, we might be doing the whole project right here in this one little zone.
Hostile control point nearby. Additional hostile contacts. Incoming hostiles detected.
Nice. Very good, very good, very good. 3 out of 5. All we gotta do is that control point. Yeah, I gotta open up a few of these apparently. Yeah, you're gonna need it no matter what. I mean, it doesn't take that long to get the expansion, just like EJ is saying. I mean, it doesn't take that long to get through the campaign. You know, even if you take your time, like, yeah, buy it whenever you feel like it, but you're gonna need it for sure. You have to get the expansion. The reality is, it's actually a really good deal to buy the expansion at the same time as the core game. God damn it, I hate this layout right now. All right, let's do it. Let's close out this control point. But yeah, do you have to buy it in advance? Too much? Nah. I mean, you're okay.
Reinforcements incoming.
Ooh. He did not want to get back up, did he?
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
You're not outrunning me. Fucking 1600 RPMs, god damn it. You know what I mean? God. All because that guy outran me. I wasted a whole 75 fucking rounds on him. Thank you. Oh, fuck, I didn't see her, punk ass.
Serious trauma detected. Detected. Near location. Located by hostiles. Immediate medical assistance.
Oh, God. I don't know what it is about these guys, man. Something about the way they shoot and bounce at the same time. I think I'm missing a lot of shots. They get you to miss. That's their magic trick.
Hostile detected.
I don't like fighting them, to be honest with you. Not realistic. Like, realistic? This is Division 2. Yeah, I know. Alright, there it is. That was fast. Now we just have Judiciary Square.
Hostiles guarding location nearby. Supply room access unlocked.
That's too bad that the daily project's all the way in Coney Island. I mean, that's a lot of work for a daily. I gotta say, you know what I mean? That's like, oh, you gotta do both those. They're not the shortest missions. They're not the longest, you know? And then you got the travel time, the fuel for the jet. Smitzy! Good morning. How was your weekend? We had a long weekend here. So what does it say? We gotta do now judiciary, which is Constitution. Oh, that's right. This is judiciary. I hate judiciary. Okay, but we got some easy ones here. It's the worst zone in the game. It's all charred. It's mixed with charred territory and then Christmas decorations.
Detected. Nearby location. Guarded by hostiles.
Oh, I like sniping too. Yeah, you can now. I mean, when I started this game a long time ago, sniping sucked. It was not fun. I mean, it's okay when you're starting, but once you get in towards Endgame, it's like it's multi-shot, you know, required on the head. I don't know what that was about, but then they added Headhunter and things got better. Like, why are they so fucking accurate? You know what I mean? Like, shoot while shooting sideways. I mean, I'm just telling you, these guys are full of magic tricks.
Hostiles detected.
I mean, he's shooting a Tech 9, which is a good gun in the Division 2. If you guys haven't used the Tech 9, you're missing out. Gotta get out there and explore the weapons, man. Explore them. There's some good weapons in the game that a lot of people don't talk about. Because they're not meta, you know, but they're great. Okay, let's go for this one, I guess. And the Tech 9 is one of them. I mean, it's powerful. And it's mighty. It's small and mighty. No, but it shoots really straight for an SMG. So you can, what that means is it gets you a little more reach and a little more headshots. I use it. I use it. I wouldn't say frequently, but I mean, I like it better than the tactical vectors. Not the tactical vector, better than the Vector 45. Should say. Oh, VLJack's whipping out the right phone, right on. That'll make it go a lot faster. He's king of team support. If you don't know VLJack, meet VLJack, the guy you want on your team. Oh, sorry, man. I thought. Just squirrely today, huh? See how fast it got out of that? Oh, no way. You see them running like that? Jesus. They were so fast coming out of that gate. Oh, my Lord. All right, I think there's a convoy on its way. Let's grab that. Those are juicy. What side of the street is it on? Oh, I see. It's not far. We can go this way. Make sure I don't miss him. Creepy alley. Oh, the grudge. Yeah, that's a great team support weapon. Good SMG to begin with, and then you're giving crits everywhere. Yeah. So if I let them get close to this van, they should spawn out of it. And that makes them an easy target. Nope. Wow. Okay, we got robbed.
Hostile broadcast detected. Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Such a bad angle. Oh, there's that ammo. Good timing. You know, I'm not sure if I've tried the AUG.
Hostile broadcast picked up.
I do use the assault rifle AUG though. I like that one. Military, Murakami, surplus. No. No takers. So let's see, how many do we got? 2. We could do the control point to close it up. Yeah. This control point kind of sucks, but what are you gonna do? Good luck. You can do it. Shoot him in the butt. Right on, amazing. Or APG. Appreciate you swinging by. I'll be here all week. Wait for the boys. So I don't get my butt kicked too much. Get off. God damn. He was down forever, huh? Raining men. Hallelujah.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Boss is sliding on through. All right. Almost there. One more wave.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Theo Jack knows what's up. Let's follow him. Oh, I missed all those fucking shots. That ammo again. Should have reloaded, I guess.
Hostile detected.
Damn, it's quite a wave, huh? $1,095,000 right there. Woo! Nice. Project finished. That's our triple exotics right there, baby. That's what we do it. That's why we do it. Totally worth it. 3 exotics in one run. Plus all your XP and other loot. Remember, it's not just the exotics. It's everything combined. And, you know, normally, like, obviously I'm showcasing another build while I'm doing this, but like if I had my XP build on for this, you know, I mean, it's just raking in the loot from all levels. You'll get to watch level 1000 in no time, or level up your mules, whatever you need to do. You guys rock. Tank, Jack. Thanks for helping out, man. Oh yeah, Mike.
Supply room access unlocked.
This is what the build looks like. Now, you'd have to go back through the stream to see all the variations. So I was running multiple variations. You know, so we ran the mechanical, but they were all the same concept. They were all like the ninja with 3 strikers and 2 brazos. And what changed was whether the primary weapon and the chest piece. And so that's what changed. Because the SMG can stack so well, I was showcasing that you can run the striker chest piece as an alternate and then run your double brazos here. But that's giving us an extremely large mag. And it's just a great way to turn up that sustained damage on your Ouroboros. That's already number 1 in sustained damage and already number 1 in burst damage. So it's just flip-flopping from what you might typically run, right? So yeah, and so the assault rifles we were running were the St. Elmo's, the, what is the other one called? This one, Born Great, and then the Mechanical Animal. Those are the 3 assault rifles I showcased with it because they all brought unique value to the build. Totally worth it. And so that's why I really enjoy this build. It's not the strongest build in the game, but it's plenty strong. And more importantly, the same build delivers, again, just like I said, multiple builds. The same setup is actually delivering multiple builds with only swapping out just a primary weapon. And that's cool. That's unique. If you think about it, you know? What build does that? Change your primary weapon, you get 3 different builds, you know? Yeah, right on. So, yeah, we're talking about incursions also. We're max crit chance, so it's at 60, 112. Something like that. 60% crit chance, 112 or 124% crit damage. I'll show you again. God, no, that's the only way, Lone Wolf. You can get them. Are you full? Oh, you might not be doing... there's 2 types of raids. There's like a casual version, and then there's the other one. Yeah, Discovery. Yeah, Pipster's what he's talking about here. So the crits, we're at 60, 127. And then the armor, I recommend 1.1. You can go higher. You can go higher, but I don't know if you need to. So the earlier version, so this is the SMG version. So my favorite of all the assault rifles is the St. Elmo's because it's like an LMG. And so this is what that one looked like. I'll go ahead and show it to you. So this is the St. Elmo's one. And what it does is it turns that into a 105 round mag. And then I'm running Obliterate instead. Might be able to get away with the Striker's chest piece, but I haven't tested that. Anyways, feels really good. Ran it in Legendary. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's a good build. And then you got your extra skill tier and skill haste also. So whatever, if you're running a fixer or a reviver, you get a little kicker there. You get 2 skill tiers. Really nice way to play. And, you know, I'm thinking, you know, because we had all these changes for the season and because of Project Resolve, and I feel like this is the best build of the season. I'm not saying in the game. I'm not saying it's the strongest build in the game. I'm saying it's the best build of the season with the changes we got from Project Resolve because there's so much versatility in it. It's really nice. And you have plenty of damage. I mean, it's 4-piece striker. You know, best in class weapons, you know, so it's got everything you need. The only downside, there is one downside. I just wish I had 20% armor on kill instead of just 10. But we're playing from cover with the assault rifle most of the time anyways. And so we did just fine. But all right, everybody, I'm going to call it a night. Shout out to the boys that ran with me today. And I will catch you guys manana. Thanks for hanging with me. And let's do it again.